Hey everybody!
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year! It is a new year and we've got some new recipes to share with you guys. Today Debbie's going to be making a chicken and broccoli braid. Sounds delicious to me.
And it's really quick, it's easy. Can you believe it's 2022?
No.
Wait until February and everything is twos. 22, 22.
Oh wow, that's going to be weird.
It's going to be crazy.
Well,
I can't
you know,
believe it.
Debbie, this year we've been out of high school 42 years.
Tell everybody.
I'm telling.
I can't hardly believe it.
If they can't tell by looking at these faces.
But it seems like yesterday. It doesn't seem like it's been 42 years.
Time flies. Y'all gonna love this recipe. Is this a Pampered Chef recipe?
It is a Pampered Chef recipe, so we're gonna probably link the recipe whenever you can get everything
click on
set
it
up
and go straight to the recipe, and you'll probably find a whole lot more recipes that you want to try.
Tons of them, yes.
Yeah,
but this one is it's a braid, and so what that means is we're going to use a crescent roll as a crust, and we're going to do something fancy with it. It looks fancy, it looks hard, but it is the easiest thing you could do.
Well, it looks fancy, looks hard, but it's easy. I can't wait to see this. I'm going to be working the camera some in this one so y'all can see what Debbie's doing. But first we're going to get started by mixing
the
wet ingredients. Or
So the filling is chicken and then broccoli and a whole bunch of other stuff. Well, the chicken, I want to start with the chicken. I am using 2 cans of chicken. I usually boil the chicken. But today I'd have thought, well, I'm going to go kind of easy, and I have this chicken that I need to use. So I'm opening 2 cans, and I'm draining them.
And that looks like Sam's brand. Is that from Sam's?
It is, yes.
Costco?
I got it from Sam's, yes.
It's really good, y'all. I've used that before, too.
So I am draining it. I don't need that moisture. So just, if you happen to go this route, just drain your chicken and add it to your mixing bowl. Okay. So to the chicken, we've already chopped up broccoli. It's 1 cup of broccoli.
And that's kind of just coarsely chopped.
Yes.
It's not
you don't want
finely
it
chopped.
tiny. Yeah. And a half a cup of red bell pepper, but I had some green, so we're using red and green. Okay. And then you're going to put in the thing that I hate the most, mayonnaise. That's the binder. That's what's gonna hold it together.
It's gonna be good if it's got mayonnaise.
It's a half a cup, so add you a half a cup of mayonnaise.
And I just love that little mix. Do they still sell that on Pampered Chef?
Yes. So one side of it is for dry ingredients, and the other side is for wet ingredients.
That's so cool.
Yeah. That way I don't have to touch that mayonnaise.
That's right.
Then you're going to add a teaspoon of dill mix. And this is really what makes this recipe, is a little bit of dill. I'm not a big fan of dill mix, but in this recipe, you really do need it. So
what if you didn't have dill mix?
You can still do fine without it. You could do some Italian seasoning, something like that. It also calls for a garlic clove, but I don't have any cloves today, so I have some garlic seasoning, so I'm going to do a teaspoon of garlic. Usually I use fresh garlic, but I'm out today.
And you know, we are all about improvising, y'all. So when you don't have something, think about what else you might can use in your recipe that you do have.
I've always been so bad about thinking if it didn't call for it in the recipe, I didn't use it. But that's not the case.
Right. So what did you just put in? Pepper?
Pepper and some salt.
Okay.
And also it takes a half a cup of cheese. That Mo is great for us.
I'm supposed to be grating cheese, y'all.
She's going to cut the cheese here.
I'm just having so much fun watching Debbie with her mayonnaise.
I can't even stand the smell. But this is cooked in, so I am able to eat this if I don't think about it too much.
Oh, man.
And you're just going to mix all this together.
So, and what did we preheat the oven to, Deb?
The oven is preheated to 375 degrees, and it cooks for about 25 minutes. So it's crescent rolls, so you can watch it and watch your oven. If your crescent rolls brown a little bit quicker than 25 minutes, you'll need to take it out. But
did you say half a cup?
Yes.
Okay, that looks about like half a cup.
Yeah. Go ahead. You drop it. You don't have to. Drop it in the cheese.
I was going to measure it and eat what was left over.
Sorry about that. We still got plenty. You can cut yourself off a piece.
Yes, we do. And it is so good.
All right. So now the hardest part is the crescent roll, and it's really not hard at all. So I'm going to set this aside so you can see what we're going to do. We're going to take 2 crescent rolls. I could have already opened them up, couldn't I?
Oh no.
Oh gosh. Mo is scared of
dear.
Of these.
I don't like those pop-out cans.
So I'm using
They always scare me.
a piece of stoneware. You can use a cookie sheet or a baking sheet. If you use a metal baking sheet, you'll want to put a little bit of butter or spray it.
Or parchment paper.
Or parchment paper will work. But this is a piece of stoneware. It's very seasoned.
It looks like it.
I don't need to spray it or do anything to it. It won't stick.
Look at you. You open that can like a pro.
I've done this so many times. You'll need 2 packages of crescent rolls.
And you just roll them out. Oh, okay.
And then I like to kind of
press the seams
press
together.
them together, yes, a little bit.
We don't want any leakage.
Right.
Leakage of the good stuff.
Right. And then you're going to open your second one. Don't be scared.
I won't. Those don't do as bad as the biscuits.
That's true.
The biscuits pop and scares me to death. Yeah.
And then we're going to do the same thing with this second one. If I can get it out of the can here. I use these a lot, but I noticed at the grocery store they were out. I don't know if everybody had bought them over the holidays or if we're in a shortage of them. I don't know. But I do like crescent rolls.
Probably on a slow boat
Probably somewhere in the ocean.
Maybe not. Hopefully we make those here in the United States. I hope.
I don't know. Okay. Now, you're going to take your knife and it's going to be a little hard because they're sticking out the side. So you're going to cut. This is the middle of it. Here is where your filling is going to go, all down through here. So you're going to cut in a little ways, all the way down.
Oh.
And you're going to do the same on each side because you want to make sure that you have.
You're going to cut a little fringe there.
Exactly. So we're going to do like this and just
Those
cut in.
Fringe jackets we used to wear back in the 70s.
I usually go ahead and cut on the other side so I make sure that I have the same number on each side. And just make them about 1 inch wide. And maybe 2 or 3 inches in.
Oh, okay, I gotcha.
So like 1 inch
wide.
or 1.5 inches, 2 inches. Don't have to be exact.
Well, we want it to look just like yours, Debbie. Because Debbie has made this recipe so many times at different Pampered Chef parties for people.
I have.
She could probably make this recipe in her sleep.
It's very much a favorite. I think I'm still on the same number. Hope I don't get off.
Here, I'll stop talking.
Just mess myself up.
Or maybe I'll talk for a second.
No, you keep talking.
So while Debbie is doing that, the reason I'm afraid of the cans, if you haven't seen our garlic knot recipe video, then go watch it. When I was a little girl, the commercial was on TV of the Pillsbury Doughboy jumping out of the can, and so I used to always think that he would. One day, I would get the can that the Pillsbury Doughboy would jump out. And so, anyway, never happened. I was quite disappointed. However, if you want to see why I don't like it today, go watch that video because it exploded in my hand while we were on video. So anyway,
that was one of our first videos.
That sure was. It was fun.
Okay.
Fun in the kitchen.
I have all of my little ends cut. You can see.
Oops. I'm a bad cameraman.
Cut. You're fine. Okay, so now I'm going to put our filling. I want this filling to go all down the middle.
It smells really good.
It does. That chicken actually smells pretty good.
Yeah, it does.
So I'm just pouring all the filling in the middle here, and you want it to go from top to bottom. Actually, I'm going to just put it all in the middle and then spread it out a little bit. There is quite a lot of filling in this, so you're going to have plenty to eat.
Mm.
You know, you could use turkey instead of chicken if you wanted to.
What about ground beef?
I don't see why not.
Okay.
You can mix it up. You can add some mushrooms or olives or something.
You know what, Debbie?
What?
If you did the ground beef, you could add taco seasoning.
Yep.
And it would be like the taco ring.
Exactly. Just do the taco ring in it. Yes, for sure. Okay, so I do notice I have a little bit of moisture in here. So that is why you should drain that chicken pretty good. It'll be fine.
You can probably soak it up with a paper towel.
Once I roll them up, I'll do that. Because otherwise it's going to be all over my oven.
Okay, yeah.
So now what you do, take your ends and bring them forward. And I always grab them together and just twist and lay it down like this. Grab them and I pull them up together and twist them and lay it down.
Just lay them down straight right where they're at.
Yes. Kind of makes it a braid.
You know what I thought you were going to do, Debbie?
What?
I thought you were going to braid them like we used to braid hair.
Well, here's what some people do. And some people lay it like this and like this and like that.
Yeah.
So that's kind of a braid also.
Okay. I like the way you're doing it though.
And that's fine.
It's a good look.
This is how I like to do it. So
looks like a little knot on top.
Yes. But it's so pretty whenever you finish.
Oh man, I can't wait to see it out of the oven.
And whoops, I got two together there. Hold on.
How did you do that?
How did I do that? And this last one I'm going to...
Y'all, you could do this for supper one night, and that's all you need right there. You don't even need anything with it.
Okay, hold on. I'm going to get a paper towel and wipe
Okay.
it off.
Alrighty.
There's one more step. There's one more thing I want to do. I'm probably going to have to set this on something so that it don't drip all over the stove.
Right.
Which that is fine. So, in order to make it brown really good, I've got a egg white. I'm actually going to put some of my dill seasoning in it.
Oh, ooh, that'll be pretty.
It will be. And then I've got a brush. Hold on, while I get my brush. Right here it is.
Okay.
I should have already had that out.
I love that brush.
So I'm going to take my brush and my egg white and just...
That's a silicone brush.
It is, yes.
I love that.
So you just brush this all over your crescent roll. And then we're going to bake it, like we said, about 25 minutes. And then we're going to eat. So, yeah.
Elmer. It's my favorite part.
It is a great recipe. So easy. Look, I finished that in about, 10 minutes?
Yeah, it was quick.
It's very quick and very easy. So, we're going to drop it in the oven. And we will show you what it looks like when it comes out.
Yep. Give us a few minutes. We'll be right back. Hey everybody, we've got the chicken broccoli braid out of the oven. And don't it look pretty? Oh my goodness.
It did take the whole 25 minutes in my oven. Browned really good. So pretty.
It's very
looks like
pretty.
A braid.
Are we going to cut it?
Across. Yes, we're going to cut it.
Okay, Debbie's going to use her wonderful Pampered Chef pizza cutter to slice this baby up.
I just slice right across.
Oh
just like that. That's how we roll. And if those are too big, you can always slice down the middle also.
Okay.
And then we'll just dip a little out so we can have a taste test.
Oh my goodness. One for you, one for me, two for me, one for you.
And so we're going to taste it and see what you think. See what we think.
Okay. Smells really good.
Oh, I think it's great. You know, Christians. It's really good. That crescent roll is, I just love crescent rolls.
I do too.
But your chicken, this chicken turned out really good. I don't know if I finished telling before, but you can boil chicken. You could use a roasted chicken if you buy one at the grocery store or do your own.
Oh yeah.
Usually I boil it and with some salt and pepper and Italian seasoning, and then I shred it, and that's how I usually do it. But today I used that canned chicken, and it turned out fine.
I'm gonna make this for Tink for supper one night next week. He would love
He'll
it.
love it. The broccoli is really tender.
You know what it reminds me of, Debbie?
What?
Have you ever made chicken divan?
I haven't.
Chicken divan. If y'all have ever made that, that's kind of what this tastes like. It's really good.
Sounds like something hard. Is it hard to make?
Not hard.
Ooh, this is so good though. But wow. Do you taste the dill seasoning? I think it really sets this off.
Yeah, I do.
If that's not a seasoning of your favorite of yours,
you don't really don't like dill. Yeah.
You could use something else, some Italian but I like it in this recipe.
Mm-hmm. Oh, goodness.
It's really moist. Quite yummy.
I hope you're going to eat some more.
We got a whole bunch to eat.
And this is going to be lunch for a
We'll
Saturday
share it with
afternoon.
a couple of people that's home, but it's really, really good. We're going to post the rest. The recipe is posted. So it is a Pampered Chef recipe. So go check it out.
There'll be a link in the comments or in this post. Just click that link and you can make this for yourself. It's really good, y'all.
You'll enjoy.
See you later.
Bye.